Hello again, friends. Thanks for tracking with me on this journey through how to live on purpose. This week, we're going to talk about the actual word purpose. I hope that you had a lot of fun working through your values this past week, thinking through the foundation of what brings you to a purposeful lifestyle. Not just a life, but a lifestyle. How you live, how you choose to live with meaning, how you develop what I like to call mission. A lot of people prefer to use purpose over mission, or they use them separately. But for me, mission and purpose run hand in hand. Mission seems to have more of a timeliness to it, the sense that it's placed within a time and a place. Whereas purpose has that connotation of being overarching and that it can be placed in anywhere, in any setting. I believe that setting is vitally important. I think it's a part of how we find purpose in what we do, but yet our purpose comes from within. It goes beyond just the setting. It goes beyond how people treat us at work or the job that we have. When I think about my burnout once again, I think about the idea of all of a sudden not having a position that gave me validation and identity. So where did my identity lie? Well, the purpose has to be more than. I'm going into my third meeting of the day, and when I look at my schedule, 2 of these meetings were intentional and scheduled, whereas the third one was just a chance happening. All 3 of these meetings will in some way come back to purpose. These people will talk about purposeful existence, what gives them purpose, and how they drive forward. When you think about your statement, when you think about that one item that just underlies everything, and it's the best way to explain what you do and why you do what you do, write it down. Think about more than just one setting. Think about what drives you. What takes those values to the next place? That's your purpose. For many of us, purpose is maligned and it's washed down, if you will, with all kinds of other things, habits, job tasks, new positions, whatever it might be. The purpose can easily become bent out of shape. For you, I want you to think of it as purpose as being from within the heart. Oftentimes we refer to passion, or we think of this idea of an overarching driving item that will give us happiness. We don't like to use the word happiness all the time, but really, for many of us, that is what our pursuit lies in. Purpose comes from within. Happiness is always a secondary item. You can't get happy from just doing things. Maybe it's momentary, but it's not lifelong. Your purpose is lifelong. It's something that will drive you, and you'll get joy out of it, not just a moment of happiness. A lot of people fall apart when they seek out that happiness to drive them into the next day, and then they find that the next day was just the same as the one they're in. So I encourage you, think of that statement. Think of all that you do throughout this next week, and I look forward to talking to you again next week.